As I have done for you, so you must do for others. While the virus prevents us from doing the mandatum, that is the washing of the feet tonight, the lesson is still important for us to recognize. That as Jesus was willing to bend down and wash the feet of his disciples, he gave to them and us an example of what it means to be of service. That it is in our service to one another that we are able to help make present the recognition of God's love. It's an opportunity for us on this holy night that as Jesus puts himself at the service of us through his sacrifice, through his gift of the Eucharist, he allows us to witness our call as well, to reach down and to care for those around us. At the cathedral today, we sang the Great Commission, the song called the Great Commission for the final hymn. And in it, we're reminded that because of Jesus, Jesus himself made the common holy. The common holy in our humanity. That by his becoming flesh, by the very act of the incarnation, he took that which was common, our humanity, and sanctified it by his gift of his divinity, making us holy, that we are children of God, and as such have been sanctified through Christ becoming flesh. That in this act of the Eucharist, he takes simple gifts of bread and wine, common elements, and makes them holy, so that he might share with us his body and blood. He calls the disciples, the apostles, to do this in memory of him, taking the common elements of our humanity and making us able to bring him to others through the gift of the priesthood and holy orders. By his sacrifice, he allows us to be united to the mystery of God's love in a significant way that by the feast that we will celebrate tomorrow and Saturday, we too are raised up, the common made holy by his paschal mystery. The invitation is for us to ask, how do I take what is common and make it holy? How do I take ordinary actions of my daily life and make them holy by uniting them to the mystery of Christ? Each year I have the opportunity to reflect on that and to recognize that gift that has been shared with us as a community by the priests that I get to serve with and the deacons. That this night we honor and celebrate the beginning of our call to be Christ for another. So I want to recognize the priests and the deacons who are here with us this evening for their willingness to unite themselves to the mystery of Christ, to be another Christ to others, for their willingness to serve the community of faith. Thank you. Thank you for your generosity, for taking what is common, it's not a derogatory term, what is common, and allowing it to be raised up in sacrifice for the good of the church. It's our opportunity to ask how each of us take what is common, ourselves, and use it for the holiness of God. In our evangelization, in our proclaiming Christ in word and action, in uniting ourselves to a sacrificial act that willingly embraces some sacrifice on our part for the sake of the good of others, to take what is common and to make it holy in Christ. As we continue with our celebration tonight and throughout this Triduum, Let us look how Christ makes holy the common, and how he invites us to do the same. As we again take these common elements of bread and wine, and through that mystery of Christ, bring about the remarkable exchange that as we offer up bread and wine, we are gifted with the body and blood of Christ. That as we make our walk this evening to the altar of repose, we take what is a simple act as a sign of our desire to spend an hour with the Lord. That as we witness his passion and crucifixion, we take the common emotion that we have and unite it to the mystery of his love. And that we celebrate here and forever his gift of resurrection, lifting the commonness of our humanity to the exalted glory of heaven. As we celebrate the common being made holy, let us unite ourselves to that mystery in our efforts to do the same with our lives, taking the common and making it holy before God.